Are you having a case of the musical blahs? Just everything sounds blah to you. Well, maybe some Brazilian ghetto punk. Brazilian ghetto punk might be right for you. Consult a rock and roll doctor. I'm a rock and roll doctor. May just be just right for you. Hey group. Welcome to Action Right Corner. I'm your host, Richard May, a doctor of rock. "11 songs in 17 minutes. That qualifies for a musical enema, doesn't it? It's hardcore punk, of course. It's angry. So my warning is, if you're not an angry person, maybe you don't want to deal with this. Though it's not specific about what they're angry about. Okay? You can just roll with it and you're fine. It's hardcore punk, but there's metal to it. It's accessible to someone with a hard rock background like I am. So it's not that thrashy or anything. It's speed metal as heart. So it's punk, touch of metal, female vocalist, and yeah, they're pissed. But at the beginning of the record, they do the old trick of doing something atypical to the record to start it. Brazilian soft jazz with sounds of the peach, the waves and whatnot. It's lovely. And then it goes straight into Dead on the Way Home, You Owe Me a Fortune, Distortion, Does God Know Misery, Bullet. In English, the song title for the next song is in Portuguese. Poverty is Violence. Scars of Town, Corporate Behave, Warheads, and the last song, which goes back to being slower. Some, if you were referred to it as 9-inch nail-ish, which got its start up the street from me. Just Before Hell Comes Around You. I like that song. I kept that one. And a couple songs has videos for it. You Owe Me a Fortune has a video. Distortion. Well, let me explain. You Owe Me a Fortune, I'm sure that's pizza there, and of course I'm a big fan of pizza. Not my nutritionist. My nutritionists are not so happy. But I love pizza. So it's them reaching in and grabbing a slice of pizza, and You Owe Me a Fortune. And she does not enunciate, and of course at the speed they're playing at, it's difficult to enunciate clearly what you're singing. I thought she was singing something else. I'm a dirty old man. Leave it at that. So I kept it without quite knowing what it was about. Distortion also has a nice video. Not with this album. If you go on YouTube, you'll get the album, but there's no videos to the album. You have to go and check out the videos from Fantazmaz. And then you'll find videos and some songs that are not. This is their debut record. And there's a couple songs not here. And a couple videos that are not here. And of course there's no videos to the album, but if you go to their channel, YouTube channel, you will find the 4, 5, 6, whatever the number was of videos they've shot. Distortion, the video got to me. It's simple. She's just jogging through a downtown London, England section. They're from Brazil, but they've relocated to England, to break out internationally. But they still tour Brazil regularly and they tour England regularly. And so her running, the singer, Tammy? It's TH. Am I supposed to say, I should say Tammy, right? Just energy of her running and singing, skipping here and there. That's the effective video to me. Some reviewer that I'm being unkind and not referring to who did the review. Yeah, it's a infamous section of London for concrete canyons, basically. I like it fine. I'm a city boy. Give me concrete, fine. I feel it gets hot when you don't have green space. So it just punches you in the gut, after the nice soft jazz start, after that it punches you in the gut, and then the last song slows down, for just before hell comes around you. And it's a heck of a record. But it's very negative, even when you don't quite understand what she's singing about, because it's coming very, very fast. So the enunciation's not clear. It is not specific about. It's not about certain politics. It just. Well, let me quote her exactly. The album is angry and frustrated, pretty much because we don't see a future. Chances are slim that we're getting out of this global mess. But how do you really feel, Tammy? Holy crap. Stay alive, Tammy. All I can tell you is stay alive. And don't get poor. And, so it's very negative music, but that is not necessarily what sticks to me, because it's not specific oh, this policy's bad, that policy's bad, the police, whatever. So, that kind of goes over my head slightly. I just get the music just charging at me. And normally I don't care for that, but there's enough rock and roll and metal here where I can latch to that, and I do, and it's really good. I listened to this 17 minutes. I've been listening to this, doing some errands last night, a few more times this morning. It's good. But, if you're a sunny disposition sort of person, it may not be for you. Okay? I'm an angry old man. I hide it well. I am an angry old dude, so a little bit of anger is good for me. So, any points? The name of the band, Fantazmaz, if you switch out the Z's for S's, means ghost. In Spanish and other languages, I take it. And they're from Brazil, basically living in London. I mentioned that. It's their debut. And I gotta thank Dean Adams from Canada. He posts on the Facebook page, iEnergy Rock and Roll. And he does these posts about, oh, this is what I'm listening to right now before I play darts or go out for the evening, whatever. And so he will show the album cover of what he's listening to. It's normally classic action rock, like the Helicopters or Strip or whoever else I'm supposed to remember right now. And he has good taste. And he said, he showed, hey, I'm listening to this. I like this. I love this. And it was on my radar. I forget why. They toured with the Deaf Devils. And maybe that's where I got the reference from. Or somewhere else. I get band references from all kinds of places. And Dean reminded me, oh, I've been meaning to check this out. So thank you, Dean. I checked it out. I like it. You got good taste. And is that everything? Now let's check my fundamental notes. Production's fine. It's really punchy. Really punchy production. Ain't no ballads. That soft jazz to open the record in the tradition of, what was it, Accept. Open the one record with some polka. And then it goes into whatever Accept does. Love Accept. It's that sort of thing. So that's as close to ballad as you get. Last song, it's also kind of slow. But that sure as hell am ballad. Ain't no love here. She ain't singing no love songs. Now, keep this away from the females in the home. I don't think there's a female singer. If your female would appreciate Fantazmaz, your daughter, if it's your daughter, then you raised her well. But wifey, girlfriend, typical females of the planet. This is a male testosterone thing. It is on YouTube. And I mean, it's not specifically political. It's just everything sucks. So if you're in the point of view that everything sucks, if you don't think everything sucks and everything's hunky-dory, maybe you don't want to hear this. But yeah, if you're an angry old guy like me, you'll like it. You like this video? Give it a like. Subscribe to Action Rat Corner. Ring the notification bell. And go listen to Fantazmaz. And come back. Is this Action Rack? They don't embrace the Action Rack moniker. But you know, anything of energy in my book, it doesn't really flag, qualifies for action, high energy rock. Absolutely. So, action, high energy, garage rock, punk, psych, stoner rock, anything really rocks, and classic and legacy bands. We'll have it for you here in Action Rock Corner. I wouldn't qualify this for as fun. It's a workout. That's what this is. This is a workout. Even if you're stationary in a semi-coma, this thing's a workout to listen to. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it is fresh, and fresh music is as important as fresh food. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.